Hello crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef here. In today's video, I'm going to go through the 2020 mini catalog with you by Stampin' Up. It just launched on January 3rd, 2020, and now I'm allowed to open it and show you what's inside. I'm also going to be showing you lots of different products that I've already purchased. As a demonstrator, I'm allowed to pre-order products at a discount. Speaking of discounts, what I'm glancing over right now are what's called our bundle discounts. Whenever a new product launches and you buy the stamp sets and the dies together, or the stamp sets and the coordinating punches together, you save 10% on those bundles. And that is in addition to what's going on right now called sale-a-bration. Sale-a-bration is when you earn free products for each $50 you spend. So double the savings right now. Now this catalog goes on until June, but the sale-a-bration, where you earn free products, goes on until the end of March. I just did a video right before this video, and it was all showing you all the different free things you can earn. Okay, so now I'm going to go through the suites. If I have a product already, then I'll definitely stop and show you the product as well, but I'm going to just show you the pictures of it. This is what's called the From My Heart suite. Suites in Stampin' Up! Are coordinating products where you get designer series paper, and in this case, this is gorgeous specialty designer series paper. And specialty usually means that it's foiled in some way, and in this case, it's foiled with pink accents. Okay, and this suite comes with coordinating punches, which we've already been told are going to coordinate with the Paper Pumpkin January kit, which is a Valentine kit. And those heart punches are going to coordinate with that kit. It also tells you the colors, Flirty Flamingo and Real Red, that go in the suites. And I like the little tins for making Valentine's treats. Here's the stamp set, okay, called Heartfelt. Okay, and I'm just going through the book and letting you see it in good detail. This is really a funny one. Funny sayings on that stamp set. Thanks for the laughs. Our catalogs are inspirational. I could read them again and again and see something new every time. That's what I like about our catalogs. It's not just to sell products, it's to inspire you to be able to create products. And it even gives you a list of the supplies used in the catalog sometimes, and that's what's really useful. Parisian Blossom Suite. Now, even though I've been to Paris and I love the Eiffel Tower, although I'm not really kind of afraid of heights, I didn't get this suite, but I did order the paper as part of a designer series paper share. So I will play with this paper. And if you want to be involved in my designer series paper share, that's in my last newsletter, and I'll explain what that's all about. Maybe in another video, or you can click on the link. I did get this ribbon called Petal Pink metallic edge ribbon, which I'll show you. And let me just zoom in to show you how cool that is. Why did I get this ribbon even though I didn't get the suite? Because I like to have coordinated colors. So see how it says Cherry Cobbler, Petal Pink, and Pool Party. I have another suite that's retired, and it was like Twinkle Twinkle or something like that paper, and it has Petal Pink and Pool Party in it. And I thought this will be great with my favorite stamp set of all time, which is this little piggy. And I'm always coloring the little pigs, and I'm going to be able to make more bookmarks with this little piggy using this ribbon, and that's why I purchased it, even though I didn't get the suite. But I know I have customers that love this suite, and that's why there's something for everybody in our catalogs. They're really something for everybody. Everyone will find something they love in this suite. Okay, so that was the first of many. I probably have 30 different things to show you from this catalog. Okay, so this was just this part of that. These bundles are still part of that suite. This is a double layout, so like a four pages of that suite. You know what? I might end up having to break down and get it, because I do have a lot of friends that have visited the Eiffel Tower, and they would love that. Sometimes when you get crafts, you get them for others. Like the best dressed suite I'm going to show you later is not my thing. But the people I've sent it to already, the cards, they love my cards. They've already commented. because it's really girly, and you know, so other people, you get things that you might not like, but then other people like. And that's what crafting is all about. You're making crafts for others, right? Not to make yourself feel good, although that is part of it. We do feel good, but we want to make others feel good. Now, incidentally, this one here, I bought these dies called, here it is. I bought these dies in the holiday catalog. They're called Stitch Stars dies. I did a lot of things with them, with the gold and copper foil in the holiday catalog. So my Stitch Stars dies are going to coordinate with this Morning Star stamp set. So for that reason, since I already own the dies, I may get this stamp set later. But I'm on a mission right now. I got the things that I'm going to use right away first. And then later, I buy other things. So I have to spend money in stages. Like this is, I'm trying to, you know, form a full-time crafting business. And so right now, I just have to budget myself and pace myself. Now, this is what's called a scene builder. This stamp set. My Meadow is a scene builder, meaning you use stamp colors, just ink pads, and when you stamp, it makes it look like you've watercolored your scene. I have a scene builder set called Waterfront, and then in the holiday catalog, there's one called Snowfront. So if you like scene builders like that, then you're going to like My Meadow. That's a really cool one. All right, so Peaceful Poppies is going to be a super popular suite in this catalog. So much so that there's even a contest for us. And I'm not even sure the details of the contest, but I know that if a few of my customers buy some of these poppies bundles or poppy stamp sets, that I think they're going to be sending me one, which I will probably be giving away because it's not my thing, but I know it might be your thing. But I want to show you the paper because the paper is always my thing. I'm definitely a Designer Series paper hoarder. So Peaceful Poppies. Look at these awesome coordinating colors that go in the Peaceful Poppies suite. So here you go. I'm just going to read them. Then I'm going to show you the Designer Series paper. Poppy Parade, Calypso Coral, Flirty Flamingo, Crushed Curry, Old Olive, Mossy Meadow, Pool Party, Rich Razzleberry, and Blackberry Bliss. When I see that many coordinating colors, I definitely had to get the Designer Series paper. Now it's on order. I don't have the full pack of it, but we have what's called a Designer Series paper sampler that I was sent, and I do have a few pieces I can show you from that sampler, so you get to see the vibrant colors from the Peaceful Poppies suite. The Peaceful Poppy suite contains Designer Series paper and 2 different bundles. And when you get Designer Series paper, it's usually 12 by 12 unless I specify. Like for example, you know, the Best Dressed I'll show you later is not 12 by 12, but this one is going to be 12 by 12. It's just that I'm showing you 6 by 6 sheets because they're part of my Designer Series paper sampler. This is my favorite sheet of all of those. So that is called the Peaceful Poppies. Now notice that there's Painted Poppies bundle and there's a Peaceful Moments bundle. And there's 2 bundles in the suite. And I'm going to show them to you a little bit better detail. I do like the swirls that are part of this one called the Painted Labels dies. I like the swirls. They're really nice. Okay, so that's really nice. And then this is the second one, Peaceful Moments bundle. And that is another set of dies that goes with that bundle. So I can see somebody falling in love with this entire suite and getting the whole thing because there's beautiful sentiments, there's beautiful flowers, there's beautiful dies, and there's beautiful Designer Series paper. Okay, so definitely check that out. This is just giving you ideas for coloring this stamp set called Beautiful Moments. This reminds me of something called Beautiful Day. I think it's, no, not Beautiful Day, Beautiful You. There's one in our annual catalog called Beautiful You with the lady sort of dancing on the beach, and that sort of reminds me of something that goes with that. So notice our catalogs are full of ideas. So we don't just show you products. Like you've seen me use clear tiny treat boxes on my channel. We don't just show you products and punches. We give you ideas on what to do with it. And so much thought goes into these catalogs. It's just an amazing job Stampin' Up does. Now this is an interesting one because this honeybee bundle is something that coordinates with the free paper. So in my last video where I showed in the sale-a-bration brochure how you can get free paper, there's paper that's called Golden Honey. It's one of the free products you get for $50. It goes perfectly with this suite. Okay, so honeybee bundle, definitely something to think about if you're into gardening and bees. Okay, so believe it or not, I'm already up to page 32. Now 32 is the Birthday Bonanza suite. It's definitely my favorite suite in this catalog. And it's the only time in this catalog I bought the entire suite. I bought every single coordinating product with this suite. Because why? I like whimsical things. So Birthday Bonanza is super cute. So I'm going to show you the designer series paper, the dies, the bags, the ribbon, and the pom-poms. Okay, so here are the coordinating colors of the Birthday Bonanza suite. Terracotta Tile, Grapefruit Grove, Mango Melody, Daffodil Delight, Coastal Cabana, Bermuda Bay. The coordinating products are the designer series paper, the stamp set and dies, the bags, the pom-poms, the Daffodil Delight Ruched ribbon. I don't know how to say that, Ruched ribbon. And here's the stamp set, and then I'm also going to show you. Because there's nothing like seeing the real thing, right? And the dies, and what I've done with those, and here's a great card idea on what to make and some tag ideas. And then we're already into the Birthday Jubilee bundle next. Okay, so let me stop. Put this, not stop, I'm not stopping the video. I'm going to keep on rolling, but what I'm going to do is put this down to give you some room, to give room, and show you this. So Bonanza Buddies is a photopolymer stamp set. And I haven't taken them out of the case yet, but what means photopolymer means that it's sort of like a acrylic plastic. And you stick them to a stamping block. You stick all the stamps to a stamping block. But there are the fine details. And the nice, you can see how nice, there's my hand, you know, as a relation. You can see how big the sentiments are and how fun these are going to be too. To color and cut out and just do all kinds of things with. So that's Bonanza Buddies. Bonanza Buddies has coordinating dies. Bonanza dies. Now, even though I use my ScanNCut a lot of times to cut out stamped images, there's little gaps in these. So without using pencil marks, that might not cut them out right away. So I just felt like getting the dies will be good. But if I can figure out a way to do it with the machine easier, I will. But what I like about the dies is there are things that aren't part of the stamped images, like these banners and this here. So this is what I really love. This is what I cut out a lot of. This is a tag die, and it's stitched. So that's why I like the Bonanza dies. Okay, so the stitched die, let me show you what that looks like. Can you see? Here, oh, that one's stained. I don't know what happened there. Okay, let's find the right side because so what I do is I die cut a lot of things at once. Let me see what's it doesn't really matter. Both sides are stitched, but let me focus in there so you can see the beautiful stitching. Okay, so I die cut a lot of things at once, and then I have these, and then I decorate them later. So that's how I roll. I have to do a lot of things at once to get a lot more done, and so I do things in stages. So those are the dies, and I did a couple of things with the Meerkat, or the Gangs All Mirror stamp set. This is one of the free stamp sets you can earn when you spend $50 during sale-a-bration. And there's the stitched die tag that I used from the Bonanza Buddies suite. Okay, so that's just showing you an example. I didn't really do much with the Bonanza Buddies itself, but I did use the background. I used the paper as a background. So the designer series paper from this Bonanza Buddies suite was used as a background on this birthday card and on this Welcome to the Team card. It has a sort of a Grapefruit Grove and Terracotta Tile background. Okay, let me show you the designer series paper. Next, okay, so here are the designer series papers. It comes in 12 by 12, the designer series paper. And I've already read the coordinating colors to you earlier. And so every side of paper is double-sided. I mean, every 12 by 12 sheet of paper is double-sided. They're great for making boxes, our designer series paper, card backgrounds. I mean, cutting out and making it into embellishments. There's just, the sky's the limit. And this year, I've already sent out 2 birthday cards, and I plan on sending out a lot more birthday cards. So that's why I'm glad I got this whole suite, because it's nice and bright. It's great for spring. My friend just went to Australia and she was holding a koala, so I think this is going to be an appropriate birthday card for her. And I like how one side of the paper is not so busy and then the other side is just more fun patterns. So this is going to be just great for, these are tiny patterns, by the way, compared to the big animals on the other, so compared to the other ones. And I I like when I have tiny patterns too. And then you got some ice cream cones. I think the meerkats will look cute eating the ice cream cones, or maybe my little piggy. I have to just see, you know, in proportion what size the ice cream cones are. Okay, more things in the suite, just a couple more things, and then I'm moving on. Okay, is the Daffodil Delight ribbon. That one here. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to take it and kind of put it closer to the camera and focus that so you can really see those ridges. So our ribbon is different from other ribbon you can just buy in a craft store in that it coordinates perfectly with our papers. So it matches, and then people will know, although they'll know you have those extra touches, that your paper matches your ribbon. And if you just go buy loads of ribbon, and I'm a ribbon hoarder, so I'm guilty of this too. Buy ribbon because it's on clearance sale at Hobby Lobby or whatever. And then you end up with all this ribbon that doesn't match anything. So I like getting the ribbon that matches the suite. So when I make bookmarks and tags, it matches perfectly. And then people go, oh, that's why it looks so cute. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do with these pom-poms yet, but they, again, coordinating colors with the suite. See these little pom-poms, tiny pom-poms. I mean, I'll show you what they did. What Stampin' Up did with the pom-poms is they put them like on this little hat, see? Like that. And I've seen people put pom-poms just gluing them to the box. And then these bags are going to be fun. That coordinate with the suite. Let's see what the bags are called. 3 by 9 inch printed gusseted cellophane bags. Okay, so that's the whole entire suite. And the entire suite bundle, get everything for $70. Everything I just showed you. That's the whole bundle. All right, so moving on. Now we're more than halfway through the catalog now, because there's the seam. See the seam? Just so you know where we're at in the video. So stick with me, crafty friends. Okay, I already showed you this page. Special someone. That's going to be a nice, this stamp set here is going to be nice for two-step stamping, meaning you stamp the little squirrel, and then you stamp this. You stamp this part like in crumb cake, and then you get nice two-step stamping, and it'll come out like this. See? Let me show you that closer. See? It's going to come out like that. Isn't that neat? That's called two-step stamping. And then, of course, you can cut them out as well. So that's a neat little set, and I like this one. I didn't get it, but I like it. It's called Label Me Bold, with just nice sentiments on it. All right, I'm just reading this now for the first time, so what this is about. Okay, it says achieving creativity. So when you make $1 million, worth of sales, like these ladies have done, you get to design a stamp set. So what they're saying here is this is what they're saying here is this stamp set was designed, witticisms by Lisa Fast, $1 million achiever. So she achieved $1 million in sales at Stampin' Up and got to design a stamp set. So if you got to design your own stamp set at Stampin' Up, what would your stamp set be about? That will be my question of the day. So tell me in the comments what your stamp set would be about. I'm thinking mine would be about coral reefs somehow, maybe like a clownfish or Nemo, because I love the ocean so much. Speaking of the ocean, Tropical Oasis is a gorgeous, gorgeous suite. I bought some things from this suite, which I'll show you next. But first, let me just go through it in the catalog, and then I'll take out my papers, make some room. So what you have here is in the Tropical Oasis suite is you have all these coordinating colors. You have Real Red, Terracotta Tile, Grapefruit Grove, Daffodil Delight, Mango Melody, Pear Pizzazz. I'm just showing you the paper now. Old Olive, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock, and Soft Suede. So lots and lots of coordinating colors. Okay, and then here's the folder. Tropical Oasis, Memories and More card pack. I did buy the card pack, and I'm not sure if that's reachable right now. But I'll try to see if I can show that to you. The Tropical Oasis cards. But I definitely have what's reachable is the Coastal Weave embossing folder, and let's see what else, and the paper itself. Okay, I didn't get the stamp set. I may. But I have a different stamp set from the annual catalog, which I'll show you, that I used to coordinate for the card that I'll show you. And that's why I didn't get this right now, because I already had so many stamp sets that related to tropical things. All right, so let me see what I have down here. First, I'll show you the what's called the tropical, or here, it's called the Coastal Weave embossing folder. Our embossing folders are pretty neat. They're 3D, really thick, see? And so you get a different effect on each side. So here's one that I inked up with some white craft ink. And look, the other side is nice as well. The debossed side. So that's debossed, and this is embossed, okay? And that's just a piece of shaded spruce on a piece of crushed curry, just to, or it could be, yeah, crushed curry. Just to, I was making a different card. Let's see what else I have. I used the last month's paper pumpkin kit, the December paper pumpkin kit, and I made this card with that coastal weave embossing folder. Let's see what I put inside. Nothing inside, just blank inside. I'm on a quest to do more birthdays. I have little tags. That's called the Something for Everything Paper Pumpkin Kit. Okay, and then now I'm going to show you something I made with this actual suite. So this is just one product in the suite, and here's something I made with the suite. And I used the Memories and More card pack, some punches, which I'm about to show you, and the Coastal Weave embossing folder. Okay, and I'm going to show you where that stamp set came from. So let's put that there for fun. Let's put that there as a background while I grab my papers. And I'm going to see if I have, nope, I don't have the Memories and More card pack handy. I'm not sure what I did with it, but I did buy that, and I did buy, I mean, it's just a nice little thing. Maybe I'll try to do a short video on my Facebook page showing what those cards look like. Okay, so here is the designer series paper. I love the pineapples. I love these old time cars, these station wagons. I used to have a station wagon when I was growing up. I mean, you wouldn't believe how many kids we piled into that station wagon. Okay, here's flamingos. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, and some palm trees. I just have a couple more sheets to show you of this Tropical Oasis designer series paper. So as you can imagine, you can do so much with this designer series paper. So I don't always get new stamp sets when I have something that will already do the trick, and I may or may not, but I'm just trying to do a lot of thank you cards, you know, for customers and such. So for this stamp, I'm just going to show you what I used. I used something from our annual catalog. And just so you're not confused, if you're watching the video and you think I'm changing catalogs on you, I'm showing you what the catalog is that I'm about to. In this catalog, the annual catalog that goes on until June, is where we have a stamp set called Tropical Chic, Tropical Chic, and it coordinates with these dies. So this is what I used for that card, is I just took a stamp set that I already owned. Okay, use what you have, folks. Retired, not retired, it doesn't matter. Use what you have, and then here are the dies that go with that. So I think this coordinates beautifully with our new Tropical Oasis suite. So something from the annual catalog will coordinate with something from, you know, the 2020 mini catalog. And then I was able to do lots of cards that say thanks, you're the greatest, etc., etc. So that's where I got this stamp set. Now the punches, which are on the next page of the mini catalog, making room here. Let's see what I can get rid of on my table. Okay, making room. See this here? There are these, in this, there's a stamp set called Layered with Kindness. I didn't get that, but I did buy these two punches because I am a punch hoarder. I'm probably going to buy every punch in this catalog. I love punches. It's a great way of using up your extra designer series paper. So here's what I did for this card is I took the flamingo background and I took the punches that I purchased. These are new punches. I'm just on the back, I have what they're called. Label Me Fancy, Label Me Lovely. And I'm trying to reach my paper. Well, it doesn't matter which paper I grab, okay? I just take the punch and you lift up you just lift up the punch like this and you put it in there and you punch out your shapes. And then you can use up your extra scraps of paper. You get a nice clean cut, and you can even stamp on them. In which case, like I did, stamp on this one, that one there, the thank you. And then I just layered them up. So not only does this one have a little hole in it that you can use to make tags, the Label Me Fancy punch, but you can also use it as an inner layer for this shape here. So Label Me Fancy, Label Me Lovely. Punches in our new catalog. So you get to see what I purchased, and that's just my taste level, and you can just get what you like. Now this is nice for baby showers and things. This is the umbrella builder punch. So and I've actually seen, I think on Pinterest, where people made this into like an insect wings or a bat wings. Okay, so you can take the shapes of a punch and you can think of other things to do with the shapes in your punch. So that's called the umbrella builder punch. Under my umbrella is the stamp set that goes with that. I might get this one for Mother's Day because my mother does love tulips. And although I even have Happy Mother's Day stamps, I mean, this is just, I mean, I think it would be just so nice to make tulips, and not just for her, but for all the mothers in my family. Last year I sent out Mother's Day cards with a tea set. There was like a tea set we had. And so now we're getting into spring and Easter. Oh, how super cute. We have sort of a Happy Easter religious set, and then we have the whimsical set. And of course, what did Kim buy? I bought the Welcome Easter whimsical set, because I love when I can have just whimsical characters like that. And I love to color those with the Stampin' Blends. So here's what that looks like. Welcome Easter is a cling stamp set, and cling stamp sets, in my opinion, are even better than acrylic or photopolymer, because when you stamp with them, you get a real crisp image, and they stick to the stamping block really well, and they also don't stain. So I haven't even mounted these yet, but just showing you the nice detail. So I'll probably be cutting these out with the ScanNCut, because there are no coordinating dies with this one. And I'll be coloring them. So just stay tuned for different tutorials on how to use the Welcome Easter stamp set. Okay, so now we have the Country Club suite. This other suite, this is a masculine suite. Every year we come up with some kind of masculine suite, and in our spring catalogs, which used to be called occasions, the colors are Poppy Parade, Crush Carry, Garden Green, and Night of Navy. The Country Club suite comes with designer series paper, twine, different colors of twine, Clubhouse bundle, meaning the stamp set and dies, an embossing folder, Country Club elements, and then we have, this is showing you what the Clubhouse die looks like. And again, loads of inspiration on products or projects you can do with it. So let me reach for something. I'm just trying to reach for my... Okay, had to take off my microphone while I reach for my twine. I always love to buy twine because it gives me lots of colors to use. Now see, this is thicker twine than normal. Okay, so that's the only thing I bought from the suite, except for my sampler of paper. The sampler is just from, I have a designer series paper sampler, which new Stampin' Up! Demonstrators are going to get this paper sampler for free when they join during sale-a-bration. But that's just a few sheets of the double-sided paper, which is actually, I'm pretty sure it's, let's make sure. Sorry, my camera got faded. Yes, it's 12 by 12. All right, so that's the Clubhouse suite. Okay, this is already becoming very popular. I'm seeing lots of projects made with this around the internet and Instagram and Pinterest, and it's called By the Dock. It's a very nice masculine stamp set, and it actually comes with coordinating dies. Now, even though we don't have a die machine yet, Stampin' Up! Does plan on coming out with a die cutting machine. And I will teach you how to use metal dies. I actually have on my channel, and I will continue to do that. Oh, here's one I did buy, Pedal to the Metal. Okay, I bought this because we actually had a golf cart before. We've had pretty much every vehicle. My husband has a motorcycle, a truck. I mean, this is totally my husband right here. Pedal to the Metal. To a great guy, hope your day is full of adventure. And I can think of a lot of guys to give this to. So I had to buy that stamp set. And I think it's going to be fun to color as well. It's called Pedal to the Metal. One of these days I'll show how to mount the stamps, the cling part to the stamps again. I sometimes show that in my tutorials. Okay, and now it's just talking about embossing and how you can relate, like this stamp set here, Do the Impossible, is showing you how you can take embossing folders like the mosaic embossing folder and use that in conjunction. So it's telling you use products from the annual catalog in conjunction with the mini catalog. So it's just giving you lots and lots of inspiration. This is another one of those scene builders called Mountain Air. It's a beautiful scene builder, meaning here, this is what I mean. You can build these kind of scenes with the Mountain Air set. So if you like stamping and layering and being like super creative and making your cards into works of art, then this Majestic Mountain Dies and Mountain Air bundle is for you with this Mountain Air stamp set. I mean, gorgeous. It reminds me of like being out in Montana at the national parks and things. All right, the Best Dressed Suite I'm going to show you now. I'm on page 54. Best Dressed Suite. So first I'll just show you some little things that they made with it, like little paper purses and things. And this is the suite I got for others, not for myself, because this is all about being girly, makeup, perfume, heels, and purses. I mean, I don't have any of that stuff. I mean, my purse is one of those little fanny packs, not even fanny packs. It's even smaller than that. It's like something to carry your cell phone in. Lovely Lipstick, Petal Pink, Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Mint Macaron, Pretty Peacock, Purple Posy, and Blackberry Bliss. I want to show you the Designer Series paper, and I want to show you these Best Dressed mini note cards and envelopes that I purchased, the stamps, and the dies. I think I have tassels that I'm going to get, and I don't know if I ever got the ribbon, but I might need to get that ribbon because I do like that ribbon. And it coordinates with what, with what I'm doing. So I think I will get that ribbon if I haven't already. Dress to Impress is the name of the stamp set. And just the Dress to Impress bundle. So what I've done on my channel here on YouTube is I showed you how to cut out pattern paper using your brother's ScanNCut. And the pattern paper I cut out is called the Best Dressed paper. So I'll have a link to that related tutorial in the description of this video. But these are those little mini note cards and envelopes, and this is what you can do after you cut out that pattern paper. These are just little note cards I made. Kindness is Always in Style was stamped in Old Olive, a coordinating color. Hello Fabulous was stamped in Pretty Peacock. This card is Purple Posy, as you can see, Purple Posy, and see how there's little designs on both sides, and then you have, this one is Daffodil Delight. See, I have something on that side. Yeah, sometimes I just put a little perfume bottle on the other side. Okay, so these are just fun things I send, to customers, thanking them, or, when I send out new catalogs or something, and I just like making loads and loads of these. I cut out all the papers at once, and this is Grapefruit Grove, and then I cut out all the papers, and then I do all the little stamping on the blank cards, then I fold the cards, then I do the adhesives and glue them. Okay, let's show you the paper. So the paper is double-sided. This is one of those packs where you get 6x6 Designer Series paper instead of 12x12. Perfect for cutting with the ScanNCut. So if you're a ScanNCut user, and you want to try out cutting pattern papers, this Best Dressed Suite is for you, because the pattern paper in here is so easy to cut out. For the most part, you might have to do a couple little pencil tricks like I showed you. Like for example, for this piece of paper, you had to fill in that little gap with a pencil, or it didn't enclose this bottle of perfume. But once you do those little tricks that are so simple, then you're golden, you're good to go. Okay, so at this point I just kind of go through these more. I did an Instagram 1-minute video on all the papers in this suite. So you get 48 sheets, double-sided, 4 of each sheet. I'm not even sure if that's all the designs in there. Okay, let's keep moving along, and I'm going to show you some more things I made. So these little boxes made with the ScanNCut. I gave a lot of these out at Christmas time as stocking stuffers, and then I even made more. I showed how to make these little boxes with our machines. I think Tic Tacs are inside, makeup sponges, little things, okay? And then Dress to Impress. Okay, Dress to Impress is the stamp. We have a stamp set. It's photopolymer, and I used it a lot already. And it does stain a little bit, but not much when I stamp the sentiments in Old Olive. And of course these are going to cut out with the dies beautifully. But I do things differently with my dies. I cut out a bunch of shapes first, and then I stamp the shapes later using my Stamparatus tool. Okay, so here are the dies. You're going to see why I got the dies. Even though I have machines to do a lot of these things, my machine doesn't do a good job stitching as much, not as well as the dies do. So what you can do with those dies is make this little purse. Okay, the name of these dies are, what's the name of the die? All Dressed Up dies. So this little stitched purse is how I made, this little stitched die. Oh, I'm already So when I cut out the pattern paper, this was one of my example projects. So look at the beautiful stitching on the purse. Okay, it's you're double-sided too. So you just cut out the piece twice. You cut out this die twice using your die machine, like your Big Shot, Vagabond, I forget all the other names of them, but you know, the rolling die cut machine, the metal die cutting machine. Cut and Boss is one of them too. I have so many. I have like such a fleet of machines. And then I just wanted to show you some of these other little cute dies. So like you get this stitching. Kindness is always in style. I cut all the pieces out, then I do all my stamping on them, and then I just, here you go. Life is short, buy the shoes. Then I stamp, and then I have a lot of things ready for projects. You see what I mean? I have like things, I have loads of things cut out. So when I want to make a project with this suite, I just grab one of the little cards, start decorating it, and it's good to go. I already have pieces of note card cut out. I mean, that's what I do. That's how I do my projects. That's how I get so much done, is because I cut out everything and then I do things in stages. Oop, I'm pushing the catalog away. I forgot what we were doing here. We're going through the catalog. Okay, so I'm pushing the very catalog away I'm trying to show you. All right, Music from the Heart is another $1 Million Achiever. It was $1 Million Sales Achiever, Dawn Ochevsky. Okay, she was able to design this beautiful musical stamp set. So that's nice, and it shows you some projects you can do with that. So you might have people in your life you want to give musical stamps to, musical stamp sets. Okay, so now we're talking about coordinating kits. In our catalog, it talks about Paper Pumpkin. I've done so many videos on Paper Pumpkin kits. This is a subscription service we offer. Paper Pumpkin is, it says one-stop box for your creativity. It's $22 a month. I'll have a link in the description. And if you purchase Paper Pumpkin kits, you'll get a new kit each month, which is a surprise. I love kits. I don't just love Paper Pumpkin kits for $22 a month and including shipping. I like getting the kits from the catalog. So what I'll show you next is this kit here that I purchased. It's called 3 Cheers for You, all-inclusive kit for making 12 cards. It's $27. You get, in this kit, everything. You get the stamps, the cute little box, the embellishments to stamp onto, and to decorate the cards with, adhesives, and the ink itself, and the cards itself. Of course, then you can use your Paper Pumpkin kit and other things. With your 3 Cheers for You kit, you can use other products to extend your kit even further. And maybe I'll even do a video on that as well. So here's the all-inclusive 3 Cheers for You project kit. Card kit. All card kits come with instructions, and it tells you step by step every single element and what to put on them. This is if you want to follow the samples. So if you're just want to follow the directions, you can make beautiful cards with this kit. Or if you're like me, you never read the instructions, you just open it up and see what's in there and just start making stuff, then that's fine too. So here are the adhesives. Here's a stamping block. So a 3 Cheers for You is a great way to get started, by the way. All-inclusive kit, it's a great way to get started with Stampin' Up. You just get a kit. Here, I'm going to zoom in there, just so you see what I'm doing. Stamping block. That's what you attach the stamps to. And you'll have everything you need if that's what you want to do. If you want to get started with stamping, it has everything you need. I need to put this on a darker background so you can read it. Okay, here you go. I'm going to zoom back out. I think I'm a little too close, making my crafty friends dizzy. Okay, so these are beautiful stamps. You can use them for other things. Okay, so that's the stamps. You get little sequins, adhesive back sequins. You get some twine. I did start using the twine. That's all I started using. I haven't done my kit yet. Night of Navy Stampin' Spot. I'm going to use my bigger stamping ink pad to stamp with, but knowing that there's a nice Stampin' Spot, it's good because I can give that away. And here are embellishments. Loads and loads of embellishments. Not in any order. I had already taken the kit apart and now I'm just sort of put it back together and I'm just showing you what's in there. So little tags to stamp onto with they're foiled embellishments, more flowers. I'll probably put it back into order. But these are card bases. Okay, so these are cardstock. They're made of cardstock, the bases. So they're just ready to decorate. And I like all these little cardstock elements. I can do so many other things with these card bases. Like I said, I'm thinking of I'm probably gonna put my meerkats on this one because I like this whole terracotta tile because it looks like the desert to me. And I think I might put some meerkats on there with my other set. who knows? The sky's the limit when you have a kit. Okay, so these, you get 12 cards, and then let's see what the envelopes look like. I think they're all the same, or there's a couple styles of envelopes. I did an unboxing Monday, but I already forgot if there's, yeah, there are 2 styles of envelopes, liners. Okay, so you get 12, and then you get this beautiful box. So when you get these 3 Cheers for You project kit, you get a nice box without any labels on it. There's no stickers that you have to like try to get off with a heat tool or something. Everything is right there, everything you need. It's all inclusive. And we have another kind of kit that's not all inclusive, and I think that should be on the next page, and I'll show you that as well. All right, so just so you know where we're at, I'm on page 60, and the catalog has 75 pages. So I'm on page 60, just so you know where we're at. And I'm going to show you now, seriously the best project kit. This kit I love even more from the colors, but I haven't opened it yet, so you're going to get to see my excitement as I open it. I first bought the kit because I liked the box and I liked the colors, and I didn't get the stamp set. But then I thought about it, and I'm getting more kits. I'm getting more of these kits, and I bought 1 stamp set because I want to have a workshop. And I want this to be the Seriously the Best Workshop. I'm going to call it that, Seriously the Best Workshop. And I'm going to go to a vendor fair where I can like put these on the table, because I just think they're such great stamps. They're like so bold and nice, and they just say it all. Congrats, hello friend, and thanks. So I like those big, bold, scripted. I like that it's a cling stamp set. So this is not an inclusive kit, meaning you can get the stamp set separately, then you buy the kits. But I might buy more. I mean, I know I'm buying more. I've already bought more than 1 kit. So let's open it, because I haven't opened it yet. I've only received the first one, and I just opened the outer wrapping. So it came in a box, and you get these project instructions in a beautiful box. Again, love the colors. Love that you can make the cards just as is, and you're good to go. Right? I love that. But if you want to do other things with your kit, of course I'll be showing you how to do other things with your kit. I mean, seriously, the best box. Let me see if I can zoom out anymore. I can't zoom out much more, but look at this cool box. And it comes with a nice little fasten, and it has like, I just love this. I think this would make a great gift if you could make someone cards, put them in the box. Okay, and so we have lined box. Okay, so seriously the best. Let's see. The kit itself, if you just want the 16 cards, that's what I'm showing you. That's $30 to get this, to make 16 cards. The supplies to make 16 cards. So you have twine, you have adhesive back sequins, and you have all of this stuff, which I'm about to open for the first time. So to find out what's in it. Did I bring scissors to this little party here? I know I did. I'm not doing this live, by the way, because when I did a live unboxing on my Facebook page, it was sort of a disaster. So I am not doing this live. I'm recording this. See, because I always end up with some problems with technical issues. So anyway, and my camera cuts off and everything else. So you get this little piece of cardboard. It helps keep everything intact. So let's see what's in here. We'll do these first, since they popped out on the top. These are stitched little shapes to stamp onto, and it looks like you'll even have more than enough to make more than 16 cards, or more than enough in case you mess up. Okay, stitched. Okay, you get little beautiful card backgrounds. Okay, 4 of those. More stitched shapes. A couple sheets of those. Some birds. A couple sheets of those. Vellum. 4 pieces of vellum. Here's some more terracotta tile. I think my meerkats are going to like this kind of paper. There should be 4. I would think there's 4. Where'd the other one go? I don't know. We'll see. But beautiful terracotta card bases, terracotta tile. And some more. Okay, let's see what the coordinating colors are. I should say it in here. Yeah, here it is. Balmy blue, mango melody, mint macaron, pretty peacock, and terracotta tile. Oh, these are nice. These are nice pieces of vellum with that kit. Okay, again, I'm just putting this back in the view. There's a stamp set separately, little cute sequins with flowers on them, and it is called the Seriously the Best Project Kit. That's what I'm showing you right now. And I'm just, here, let's turn this over so you can see that. Put that over here. More terracotta tile card bases. Oh, there's something better on this side. Oh, they have little gold flecks in them. Gold foil flecks. How nice is that? And then we have more stitch shapes. Oh, mint macaron card bases. And nice. These are the envelopes. So there should be 16. Let's see if all the envelopes have the same lining. And so far they do. And the rest of my pile's over here. Oh, I have more stuff. You can see I'm a messy, messy crafter. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. Oh, wow. Gorgeous vellum sheets. And oh, there's that other card. And there's more card bases. And see if they're all the same, and they are. Looks like all the card envelopes have the little flecks inside. Yep. So that's the kit. So let's move that out of the way. Seriously, the best project kit. Pretty awesome. Let's keep going through this because I think I need to wrap things up based on time. I hope my crafty friends are still with me and that you'll make a comment as to what your favorite thing is that you saw today. That's my second question. My first question was, if you forget the first question was, if you were $1 million sales achiever with Stampin' Up, or if you got to design any stamp set, let's put it that way. If you got to design any stamp set, what would your stamp set design be? And the other question was now, what is your favorite thing you saw today? Okay, so what this is maximize kit stamp sets. These are just showing you different ways to use all of our kits and different ways to combine different products. Annual catalog, holiday catalog, or annual catalog, the 2020 mini catalog. It's just giving you ideas for those sections. How sweet it is. It's giving you examples of things to make with this different product suites. I like this because it's coordinating different products together from different suites and from our annual catalog. So that's sort of an inspirational section. Now this is showing you you could take one concept and do 4 things with it. This is showing you, like, say for example, the So Sentimental bundle, and you can make all these things with it. From card making to scrapbooking, memories, and more. Okay, so I like this section of the catalog, and in fact I need to take a better look at this section of the catalog to be more inspired myself. Oh, and this is showing you how you could take different things, and I have this stamp set. It's called Wildly Happy, and it's showing you how to take the Wildly Happy and then do Happy Easter Wishes with it and combine those together, or how you could take the Harvest, like the Apple Builder Punch and the Wiggle Worm stamp set from the annual catalog and combine those together. So I like that. And then it gives you catalog at a glance, and it just gives you all of our stamp sets that we offer and all of our punches that we offer, dies, embossing folders, ribbon and trim, accents and embellishments, paper and packaging. I mean, we really put a lot of thought and research and development into our products. So, I hope you understand that you're getting like really high quality products when you purchase Stampin' Up things. Okay, and now when you host a party, like whether you host an online party or you just host a party as a workshop for somebody, you can earn, if you get $150 in party sales, you're allowed to then purchase this stamp set for only $10. I might have to make this a prize because it's really a cute Make a Splash. I think I might do that as a prize because it's super, super cute, right? And hosts can only hosts can get that. So it's not something you can just purchase for $10. It's only if you had a party or you had an online party or online sales that reached $150. And then this is talking about becoming a demonstrator, which I'll do a separate video on just for the interest of time. And because I know I have different audiences that like to watch different videos for different reasons. So if you're thinking about joining my team, stay tuned for a video about all the benefits of joining Stampin' Up, in addition to the discount. There's my website if you want to start shopping for these products, paperedchef.stampinup.net, and then you can just click on Shop Now. There's always a current host code to use. Host codes are ways to earn extra rewards from me, and I don't do it in a systematic way. It's sort of a random thing. Maybe someday I'll have a more systematic rewards program, but for now, just if you want to order stuff, go for it, and you'll love it, and the people you make things for will love it as well. So thank you for checking out the new spring or the new mini catalog 2020. That's all for now. This is the Papered Chef. Thank you.